Going on with my walk. I think I must have reached about almost 3/4 way now. Going to Mataranka Falls. It has been an exciting journey. A journey of reflecting back into my childhood. This grass, this savanna, and also a bit of trees reminds me of Lolgaringet area. I remember when I used to go to Moi Farm along River Nzoia, these footpaths was almost similar. The only difference here is that we have a bit of stones and all that. But I'm just reminded of that situation, which is really good. Okay. Oh yes. So 1 more kilometer for us to reach Mataranka Falls, and you can see I'm back to the sand environment. There it is. As you can see, it says 1 kilometer to Mataranka Falls. So it's definitely 3/4 now. Yeah. So apart from it being, a bit of exercise and all that, even more important is that reflection back to my childhood. I really loved, and this is actually seen by myself. When I came to Australia, I thank God that I came to Townsville. I've never liked big cities. You'll never hear me living in places like Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, Melbourne. I just like small towns. Catherine, Mount Isa, where people blend back with nature, no traffic jam. It's pleasant. And that goes back to my history. I was born in Kitale. I was left to grow up with my grandmother when I was young. And even when we went to boarding school during holidays, I preferred staying in Kitale myself. When I finished my high school, I stayed in Kitale almost a year before I joined university. And that is now reflected in what I like. Nature, environment, blending with everything. So it's not, surprising that whenever I get an opportunity to go into the bush and just enjoy this type of environment, look at the trees, look at everything. Just listening to birds, listening to the sound of birds, the chirping, the tweeting, whatever you want to call it, the hooting of all sorts of things, the cries of the birds, just gets into my limbic system and arouses emotions and my reflection of my childhood. That is what I like. As I mentioned earlier, Frank is a naturalist, he's an environmentalist, and this is what life is all about. The beauty of life. So there's an arrow there. So it's telling us that we are on the right track, which is good. I'm not lost at all. I'm right on the track. Hello. So all is good. And I believe we shall be there very soon. I was hoping to be there early in the morning when it is cool. But I got lost. I almost went to a different track previously. But I'm now back to the track of Mataranka Falls. Beauty and beauty and beauty. Okay, so we'll touch base later.